great players, they have a great organization, and you tell them one thing, baby.
What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. The Las Vegas Raiders are now 2-3 on the regular season. The Raiders win 17-13 against the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football, on primetime football. And look, this game was definitely up and down for me. Kind of have a little bit mixed emotions about this game. At the end of the day, we got the victory. A W is a W. Just win, baby, as the motto goes. The Raiders, in this game, we gotta hand it off to the defense. Hats off to the defense. Hats off to Maxx Crosby, to Robert Spillane, who got 2 interceptions, and shout out to Amik Robertson, who got the game-sealing interception. If it wasn't for the defense making big plays on tonight's game, we would have definitely lost this game, because I felt like this offense once again continues to struggle and stall for the Las Vegas Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo had a bad interception. At times he made bad reads and bad throws. I thought he probably could have had another interception. We struggled to get Davante Adams involved in the game. The offensive line at times was struggling to keep Jimmy Garoppolo clean in the pass protection. Now, one thing I will say about this game is the run game came a little bit alive in this game, especially compared to how horrible it was in the first couple weeks of the regular season. Today, Josh Jacobs ran the ball for 69 yards, 1 rushing touchdown on 20 carries, and then we're also able to get Trey Tucker involved in like a 17-yard end around sweep, and we also got DeAndre Carter on a jet sweep on a 4th down inside the red zone. But just in general, as I said, the offense still is worrying me, because once again, another game where we can't get over 20 points on the board. As I said, this defense, if they didn't hold it down like they did, we would have lost this game. And also, part of me begins to wonder, like in this game specifically, is it that the Raiders defense is really starting to get that much better, or is it the fact that maybe Jordan Love and the Packers offense just isn't that great and they made us look that good today? You know, I'm still not 100% sold on this defense if we go against a top tier offense. But just in general, there were some things that I did like to see from today's defense. Seems like we were able to get better pressure today. Shout out to Maxx Crosby for being just absolutely dominant and creating havoc on Jordan Love. And a couple other things I did like to see from this game was the fact that we were able to get the tight ends involved, especially since we were unable to get them involved like literally whatsoever early on in the regular season. Michael Mayer was off to a good start in today's game, and that's what I like to see. I would like to see more of that moving forward. Let's get him involved more in the passing game. Let's not just use him as a run blocker. I know in college he did a very good job at that, but he's struggled a little bit to adapt to that in the NFL. And just like I said, really what makes him the great player is that he could be the dual threat across the middle, a receiving threat, and he could be a good blocker for us on this team. We're also able to get Austin Hooper involved a little bit. So in terms of that, I did like that, but I will say there's also some times where Josh McDaniels made some head scratching moves. I mean, after we got that interception, the first Robert Spillane interception where we're really close, where we had great field position, I did not like the play calling he did inside the red zone, which just led to Daniel Carlson field goal. Even after that, you saw Mark Davis look very frustrated after that, and you know, I assume he was really mad at the play calling as well. And then after we get the field goal, the defense is able to get a 3 and out, and I did not like the clock management from Josh McDaniels. I would have liked for him to take a timeout right there, because in my opinion, I feel like the one thing you can't get back in the game of football is time. So I would have used the timeout right there. I would have much rather had 1 minute 40 seconds left before the half with 1 timeout compared to 58 seconds with 2 timeouts, but that's just my preference. And look, these next couple of games, this next month or so, is going to be really crucial to determine what the future of this season is going to be like for the Raiders, because looking forward in the schedule, look, we got some winnable games. I mean, next week we're playing the New England Patriots, who is not a good team. They are coming off of back-to-back terrible losses. After that, we're going against the Chicago Bears, who most people are speculating to be a top 3 NFL draft pick. After that, we play the Detroit Lions, which, you know, that one was going to be a tough game. I probably see us losing that game. And after that, you play the New York Giants, another team that just does not look very good at the moment. So look, in this next month or so, if the Raiders want any shot to maybe get back into any sort of playoff contention, to be competitive in this season, then we're going to have to win these games for sure. So, you know, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but, you know, something to keep in mind. These next games are going to be very crucial, and at the end of the day, look, like I said, a good victory. At the end of the day, just win, baby. But I will say at the same time, we're playing against teams that I said are very winnable games, but at the same time, I think this team is also a team that can lose to anybody if we don't come prepared and bring our A game, especially with the offense still struggling the way it is. But let's just see what happens next week. The Raiders will be at home once again against the New England Patriots. Let's just hope this defense can continue to improve and have a good performance like they did today. As I said, overall, I was very pleased from the defense. Besides that one Marcus Epps blown coverage, besides that, I mean, they did a very good job. Anytime you can hold your opponent to 13 points and have 3 interceptions, that's a good game in my book. But Raider Nation, I want to know what you guys thought about the game. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you guys think of the Raiders victory? Were you guys impressed with the defense? Do you think it was mainly the Raiders defense being that good? Or is the fact that the Packers offense was really that bad? Let me know in the comment section down below. But with that being said, Raider Nation, that's all for you guys in today's video. Anybody that's new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. That being said, I will see you guys in the next one.